Hello students, welcome to another science online class. For this topic, we will discuss the Science Investigatory Project SIP guidelines for the revised format. So previous years, we are following the chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in making our scientific investigatory project. But for now, we will change those format. So the basis for changes is from the guidelines from International Science and Engineering Fair or ISEF and Regional Orientation on Scientific Research for Science Education Program for Supervisors and Research Advisors from DepED-NCR. So the revised format for our SIP has the following main sections: Introduction, Materials and Methods, Results, discussion, and conclusion. These are the complete sections. So we have abstract with keywords, introduction, materials and methods, results, discussion, conclusion, recommendation, acknowledgement, and bibliography. Main section. Let's discuss introduction. Many of the projects sent by the country to the Intel ISEF have written this part in 2 or 4 paragraphs with no subsections. It must present the one background of the study. Number 2, hypothesis and statement of the problem. Number 3, objectives. Number 4, significance. And number 5 is the limitations of the study. So this is an example of introduction. So in 3 paragraphs, background of the study, statement of the problem is here, objectives, limitations, and significance of the study. Materials and methods. Subsections can be used or usually one short paragraph per subsection. It should provide enough details so that others can repeat the experiments following the methods written in the research paper. However, conciseness should be maintained. It should include the significance or significant steps such as gathering of materials, preparing of setups, tests and experimentations, data analysis, etc. The materials used for each step must also be included. Official title of international or established procedures or tests used in the experiments can be written instead of describing its detailed steps. Example is Retting Process, Resazzurin test, or ASTM. However, modifications for these international or established procedures or tests must be indicated. Tests and procedures conducted by a regulated research institution do not need to be described in detail. However, details should be elaborated in tests and procedures personally designed and performed by the students. Include photographs, layouts, schematic diagrams, or drawings, especially for inventions and new products. So this is an example of the part of materials and methods. Results. It includes all data gathered from the experiments, which can be presented through tables, graphs, figures, etc. Appropriate data presentation must be observed. Example is the table versus graph, bar graph versus line graph. Tables, graphs, figures should each have their respective captions. A good caption must have a table, graph, figure, number, and a short description. Captions for tables must be placed on top of the table, while those for graphs, figures, diagrams, etc. should be placed under them.